In this video, I'm going to show you guys the first 25 days of making the ecosystem in this 10-gallon tank. So right now on day 1, all I have is 2 aquatic plants, a pile of rocks from outside, and some aquatic soil. And the first thing I noticed once adding the soil was that the water got really murky. It took a couple of days, but as you see by day 3, the water really cleared up. And by this time, I was able to acclimate my female betta fish, who I've decided to name Gloria. So there's not really much for Gloria in this tank at this time, but she still loves just swimming back and forth, feeling like she has space. By day 4, I was able to add some more plants. I added an Amazon sword plant, and I also added these floating plants, which she really loves. She just likes to swim around the root systems since they're just submerged in the water. They're almost like her little obstacle course that she just swims around all day. On day 6, I added another bag of soil because I really wanted the roots to be submerged in here. I didn't like the way that they were in those cages before. So I took the cages out and I just added in some soil to make sure that the roots will stay immersed. I also rearranged the plants and I added a clipping from one of my house plants because I think that the water will almost be like a natural fertilizer for these roots. So this is how it looks on day 6. We've got a couple of different plants in there. We've got the floating plants, and right now only 1 fish. We also have a small filter and a small heater, but the heater doesn't really work at this point. As you see, by day 7, things are really clearing up. The sunlight is hitting the water really nicely, and things are looking really good. And honestly, I'm pretty proud of the way that things came together so quickly. On day 9, I wanted to see if Gloria would jump. I've seen some people say that their fish jumped, so I just wanted to see if she could. Jumping forward to day 18 is when a lot changed. I added in 1 nerite snail, who I named Gary. I also added in another aquatic plant, and along with it, I added 2 shrimp who were living within those plants. I was honestly pretty nervous because I do know that betta fish are very aggressive. I know that they're Siamese fighting fish, so I wasn't really sure how she was going to respond to these new tank mates. And as you see here, she started chasing after the shrimp, and I thought she killed it right there, but then later on I found the shrimp again and she still just chased after it. But luckily this only happened for the first 2 days and the shrimp was just too fast for her. So this black shrimp that she's chasing after, I decided to name him Speedy because he's just too quick for her. One thing I did forget to mention is that on day 18, I also bought an LED light system to keep the plants alive, which I'm really excited about because this means that now at nighttime I can turn it into this night mode that we see here. And this is the second shrimp that I bought over here chilling on the plant. This one is more of a whiter, clear color. So I'm going to name this guy Ghost. On day 21, I wanted to make the fish jump one more time. I want to do it with my finger this time. But yeah, so this is kind of where the tank is at this point. Things are looking really good. I'm really proud of how quickly things have come together. We only have 1 snail, 1 fish, and 2 shrimp. But definitely stay tuned because it took me a while to record this video and things are a lot different at this point. As of right now, a little spoiler, I changed those rocks out and added in some nice colorful ones. I also upgraded to a new heater, and at this point I have 4 different fish, 4 different snails, and still the 2 shrimp, but I'm going to be adding in some new shrimp probably by next week. So stay tuned as I continue to upgrade this thing. I still want to keep the Glorious Gloria as the focus point of this tank, but I will be making more videos about the other fish and shrimp and stuff as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. This is the first time I've made an ecosystem before, so I'm just trying to document it for you guys. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and stay tuned for the next one.